Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is B from Kongs R Us, and welcome to the Next Level. This is my weekly podcast show where we bring you next level things, guests, community members. And today's show, we're going to be talking a little bit about my custom Street Fighter 2 Gen 1 PC mod that I set up Steam with so that I can play some modern Street Fighter and King of Fighters 15 on it. So that is today's stream. I wanted to get into here. I was actually on the verge of selling this machine here because I wasn't playing it that much. And then I thought about it. I was playing Steam recently, some of the newer fighting games. I was playing what was it, Street Fighter 5 and some other games that I had. And I was thinking to myself, I probably could be playing those games on an actual arcade platform. I was playing them in my room on a fight stick on my big PC. And I rechecked the stats on this PC, and I'm going to share what's on the screen right here so you guys can see it. So here's what I'm talking about. I'm going to take this camera around so you guys can see what I'm sitting in front of. This here is a Gen 1 Street Fighter 2 cabinet that I reskinned with Street Fighter 5 artwork. I redid the whole thing in terms of the front panel, added some custom artwork. This is back when Arcade Graphics was doing some sales, and I just kind of cobbled some art together. There you got some, Ryu art, and some beautiful Kami art on the side of it. But I changed out the buttons and sticks, and inside of this is running a PC. This is a 19-inch ELO touchscreen, so I could actually touch this if I wanted to. This is a mouse touchscreen, and this is a dynamic marquee that's actually hooked up and running via HyperPin. So one of my boys, Quack, if you're watching, he is the HyperPin master, and I really wanted a HyperPin build as my all-in-one multi-case. So this has thousands of games on it, running a PC inside, has that beautiful hyper marquee. It's been underutilized because it's one of those Netflix things where if you have so many games, you kind of end up just looking through stuff. So I end up looking through most of this then rather than playing it. But it's a beautiful front end system. You have all the Capcom games that you can just jump in here and play it. The marquee changes for each one of the games as well. So it's a pretty awesome setup. So that's the system that I'm playing on. And I want to bring on a guest, somebody who is really into the fight game community. You may or may not know him. His name is Rev5. Put your quarters in the glass. I'm going to bring him in to talk a little bit about some of these games, these classic games, and to see if he's ever played any of these things that might be on this PC. So Rev, what's going on, my man?
Kong, I'm actually here for an intervention.
Are you?
You have a problem.
Oh, did you?
You found a reason to keep that old junker that you modded at first.
I know you were on my show and I was like, what do I need to get rid of? And this was like almost #1 on my list to get rid of. But now that you've seen it in action, I mean, come on, man, it's pretty impressive, right? Like
you have taken a Model T and turned it into a Mustang, my friend. I give you props.
But look, man, look at the list of games that are just on here. This is just the Capcom library. You can play Knights of the Round here. Like there's just so many things you can do on this multi-cade here. And it's just a really, really nice setup and system. Yes, it's not online play.
One of my favorite games ever is one more right there.
Quizzes and Dragons.
One of my favorite games ever.
Wait, this is a legit game that you've played.
I swear to God,
in the arcade.
I can tell you stories that I will neither confirm nor deny on air that are insane about this game. It is garbage, but it is a board game produced by Capcom.
What?
Swear to God, it is amazing. When you had history, when you had 20 quarters deep on the machine to get to the next game, you had to go find another game to play. This game, best game in the fucking world, bro. There's 4 buttons, so you'll get, and it's like 1995, 1996 to like 1950 in trivia. So it's like a giant trivia button, and then there's rules like role play.
How
rules.
Garbage this game is right here.
Oh, it's garbage. It's más basura. Es más gran basura.
Does this sound familiar?
And each one of them have like different powers and abilities. Yeah.
All right.
You picked yourself, I see.
Oh, wait. This was just going way off the cuff here. We weren't trying out, but I'm really curious now.
I tell you what, this is something I wish Rainwater Games would know about, because I know he's a big board game guy like me, and this was like the medium where video games and board games merged. Where's the Suez Canal? How did you miss that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what my buttons are. So which rock group features the singers Billy Gibbons, and Dusty Hill?
The ZZ Top?
I don't know which one is 3 though. Oh no, the knack. Oh, I pressed the knack. See, now I gotta map my button. See, this is the problem.
Mechanical process of what digestive tract is what? Oh God.
All right, so I'm all right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You just press 4 buttons. What Augusta wrote? Okay, I gotta know. All right, I got one right.
And look, you did a bunch of damage to the slime. You get XP.
Okay. So that's too funny. How many sizes? 8. All right, what's number 3? What's number 3? That's 3. Damn it! All right, I don't know what my buttons are. Okay. All right. Anyways, well that was fun. Okay.
Cult classic, my friend. Cult classic.
There it is. So this is it. See the power of a multi-cade? I mean, you can go revisit everything that you wanted to ever.
What games do you have on there that are touchscreen friendly?
So on here, there's actually an entire playlist for PopCap games, that are touchscreen games. So Plants vs. Zombies, right? So these are just Android games. Bejeweled, you can actually use the screen and like use your hand to like play all these games and stuff. So these are all touchscreen games that you can play.
Well, I am sure that Mrs. Kongs R Us is super duper happy that you have found a reason to keep old Betsy still in place.
You can play Insaniquarium, right? I mean, isn't this fun? It's like, yeah.
I have no clue what that game is, bro.
You've never heard of Insaniquarium? It's like the old E-Bombs World game where you like feed fish and they like keep growing and
No, dude. I did that on a Dreamcast one time and that was the stupidest game ever. I was like, okay, I'm done with this.
Well, anyways, the reason why I wanted to show this off is because, again, this is my modded PC that has a lot of capability. I could even run Fightcade on here if I wanted to. But so I can play online. But this also has, I'm trying to look for it, the MBS library of King of Fighters. So King of Fighters 15, the main topic for today, came out today for the masses. It was early release earlier this week. All the big mainstream FGC guys like JM Crofts, Jay Wong, those folks have had it early access, have been playing the last couple of days. But I was like, I've never really gotten hyped for a new fighting game release before, but I feel like there was some lead up to this, and maybe it's just because I'm paying more attention to fighting games and just online play in general. Like, have any new modern games excited you about getting this? Is this on your radar at all to pick up?
No.
I mean, nothing.
It's on my radar because everybody, all like you said, the big FGC kind of guys are playing it, but like, past that one right there. Fighters 98. That's when I went into the ice, bro. That was my Fighters, right? And like CVS 2 has a lot of elements where you can pick and choose the modes and things, but like it looks nice. It looks beautiful. The animations are great. But I was watching Yipes earlier do he was sitting in the lab working on combos, and it just made me realize like no.
The modern style combo system is just not for you, my friend. Doesn't have the magic sequence.
Yeah, it's just unique, man. It's got very unique inputs, and I'm not saying I don't like new things. Don't get me wrong, but just for all the, like I said, man, you know me. I can keep one game in my head at a time. That's it.
Yeah.
So if I mess up and go to a King of Fighters game, I'll be out of a Marvel game for a year before I get back in.
Which of these King of Fighters, or at least characters, because I mean, King of Fighters, for you don't know, they release one of these every single year starting in 94. So 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Then it went to 02. And then he started like rehashing like 02, a great edition. And then starting 2010, then they stopped. And then the last release was King of Fighters 14 in 2016. And now 6 years later, this year we have 2022, or the King of Fighters 15. So they're not in sequential year order anymore. Graphics have improved. Obviously, some of the gameplay is still a 4-button setup for things. But it's made up of the SNK license. So you have your Fatal Furies, your Idle Fighting. Did you have favorite characters? I mean, so you recognize the characters in the franchise when you played it.
Yeah, definitely.
Who were your go-to people?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they've added Sam Show at this point. I think there's some Samurai Showdown characters in there now. But I'm not gonna lie.
On the when I looked at
the latest one.
Yeah, I didn't see any that I saw.
Right.
None of the weapon people. That maybe Capcom SNK has them, but like not.
I know. CVS does definitely. Yeah. So I would say like my go-to at that point. I'm not gonna lie. Like Mai is kind of nice, right? Like she has some qualities and some moves and some skills. Any of the Shotos, right? Like the Ryu or the Kios.
Yep.
Like
Kios, Rios. Not Ryu, Rio.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The clones.
It's unique, man. There's also they have a dude, and I can't remember his name. God bless America. It's a fat man with a little midget who looks like Freddy Krueger. Ching and Chang.
I don't
You know
even
who I'm
know.
talking about?
I don't
It's like
even
a
know.
big fat dude with like a ball and a chain, and then he has like a little midget on his shoulders that looks like Freddy Krueger.
I wouldn't know the name, but if I saw it, I might recognize it.
Oh, what's
So
the chat gonna say? The chat will
yeah.
tell you, man.
King of 15 has no Kuru. Not sure about this one. Okay, so 14. No Money Ranger was talking about which characters from Samurai Showdown. But it looks like Moat and OTG added me to Steam. So maybe we can play some folks in here and go over some of the gameplay. So again, this is a newer fighting game, and I watch JM Crofts, and he's one of my favorite fight game community guys that I've been watching, and he does a lot of good color commentary. It's like another very wholesome version of you. What's that?
Chang and Choi. That's who it is. It's
Chang and Choi.
Dude, they're amazing.
Yeah, he does some very wholesome commentary and things, but when he plays the game, he helps break it down a little bit more. And I was playing some of the gameplay earlier, and it's a 4-button setup. It's a light punch, heavy punch,
right? Light kick,
heavy kick, and then the other buttons are like an evade, and then there's like a combo system to kind of keep it simple. Does that screw you up not having a magic system, like a 4-button system versus a 6-button?
So I'm good with old Neo Geo. If you said, hey, let's play King of Fighters 98, I go, okay, I can play you. Yeah. But like all of the new systems are what get me, right? Like when you start doing like super cancels and stuff, I was like, oh Lord, oh Lord, this is too much for my old heart. I was actually playing my buddy Mike earlier on Marvel 2, and like that still pushes me at this point because I'm so far out of Marvel 2 that I'm like, oh, I'm so rusty. He's like, you used to be able to lock me down so I couldn't do anything. I know. Yeah. Quit reminding me. It's terrible. I think this one, though, what I like about this one is the tutorials are really, really useful. Like if you want to get into the game, the like combo system tutorial training system is awesome. It really is nice.
Yeah, for sure. Legs is saying, you are free. That's one of my favorite JM Cross videos when he was talking about Filipino champ versus I forget his name. It was another guy, but it was a fun matchup. I just love those old commentaries for old Evo matches.
Back when there was actual shit talk still, right?
Yeah, real shit talk, right? So King of Fighters 15, beautiful game running on Steam. So this PC system that I have in here is an i7 with the GTX 1650. And it runs pretty smooth. So I was like,
what would you say retail to get that right there? About 1,500?
What, my PC? And this whole PC setup that I did?
Like, what do you think that rig right there for people who are saying, yo, I love what Kong is doing? What's the retail cost of what you're doing?
So I do a lot of budget PC builds. So that's a refurbished office PC that was originally like $100. And then the graphics card, it's probably another about $200-300 at this point because it's harder to get, and then everything else. So it's about a $500 in parts PC, but loading it up with everything else, the hard drive, the HyperPin system, that takes a lot of time. This whole setup, I probably have put over $1,000 into it in terms of just parts alone. Wow. So yeah, that's one of those things. It's my baby. It was one of my first mods. It turned it from a Pi mod into a PC mod into a Bobby Vu has had his hands on here and helped me put the screen in and the marquee. My buddy, it was one of those collab projects too. So it's sentimental. So I am finding reasons to keep it. It's one of those reasons why I did this stream.
You got to reskin it with like a yellow Labrador on the side, like know, just a picture of an old yellow lab looking all sad and like, please don't put me down.
Yep. So yeah, I just wanted to get in here so people can see some of the gameplay and who the characters are for King of Fighters 15. So here's the roster so far.
There you go. It looks like UAG invited you to play.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, on Steam it popped up there.
Oh, okay, maybe I can go back and find him. But let me do this, and then I'll come find him, and then I can whoop on UAG live. That'd be fun. That's always fun.
I think some of the stuff on this, like, don't get me wrong, it's nice and cool and stuff, but I think it speaks to the state of the fight game community as a whole too. Like where a game like this comes out and everyone's jumping. Oh my god! Well, the last one out was what, Strive, a 3-button game.
Guilty Gear Strive. Yeah.
Right. Like you can see they're not. I mean, maybe it's really building on something greater, but I'm hoping that Capcom really comes out with some great shit soon, because right now I'm disappointed with the fight games that are coming out in general.
Yeah, so let's just do a quick demo of some of our favorite characters, so you can see some of the button setup. Mai, that's right. Oh, Strive is a 4-button game. That's what Mike is saying there?
But yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's just different.
All right, so this is the gameplay. I just want to show you a little bit about it. But I was surprised. A lot of the moves are your basic Shoto moves, like a fireballs, like reverse fireballs. But the combo system is interesting. If this low punch jab right here, if I just
keep doing that?
If I do this like 5 times, this does a big ass like crazy combo. And I'm like, I just mashed the same button, and maybe that's an easy mode. But I was like, I just did a 17-hit combo. That's cool.
Yeah, no, dude, this is what a lot of the people complained about Strive too. Was it was just like super duper friendly. You hit 3 buttons, half life gone. Everyone likes the flashy moves.
Yep. I mean, you can like I can reset too, and you can like combo and then do. And
you can cancel specials into specials.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, so I mean, there's some fun things you can do, but otherwise, gameplay is pretty smooth. It's definitely an upgrade from those old 98 games that you've seen. So, I mean, graphics are, but this is like, I'm literally just, I'll show you. I'm button mashing one button, and this is like one-handed, and it does what, 25 to 35% damage if you can just connect and button mash one button.
So I just want to remind you, when you go, hey Rev, why don't you play this? Go ahead and do that one more time, Kong, and show everybody why I ain't playing this basura ass shit right here.
All right, look, this is this one button here, and watches what's happening on the screen.
Get the fuck out of here.
Isn't that stupid? I was like, this is, and every character does that. Like, I can do that with any character. I can go to member selection screen. The character that was really fun, where I saw JM Crofts playing with Jay Wong. There's this character called Luong who does the Valentine's Day special. Did you see that?
I'm so dope, yo! I opened you up on a jump in, and once I dived, I hit one button repeatedly and hit you.
That's it. I was playing somebody earlier. I was like, oh man, can I just get in? Just need one hit, and you can get 35% life.
That's all I need. Just one confirm, and I'm gonna chumley the shit out of you.
All right, so this feels that girl. This is a bad.
The graphics are amazing.
This is the Valentine's Day special move. Ready? In your face.
Did she just?
Yeah, on, there's other reasons to play the game, isn't there?
I didn't see that. Can you do that one again?
One more time? Okay, one more time for Rev. Again, the one button mash.
For science.
This is Luong's max combo special. You can just imagine. Just call that Valentine's Day special.
Boom. and then the dumper at the end. Okay.
There it is. See, you find
maybe I will pick this game up. I don't know. Maybe. You know,
there is a lot of fun characters in here. Like Blue Mary is very nice. So they've really updated the sprites on some of these games. So it's fun to play. And now that I have it, because before I was playing it on my PC in my room. Now that I put it on an arcade in my room, right? I could launch straight into this, and I'm playing it on like, so this is your favorite setup right here for these buttons. Yeah, like ignore the colors, but this is your convex buttons, right? That you like from Hap, and then this is a sand wall. I need to add a bigger spring for it, but this is your setup that you like versus a typical sand wall. So it's on legit hardware. So I'm like, hey, this could be a way for me to play more modern games in my arcade. I can put Street Fighter V on here. I could put Fightcade on here. I found a good reason to keep this arcade.
What is the interface like? So Kong starts up the machine. You know, when you start up an Arcade1Up, bing bong, you know, Blanca comes out, electrifies the screen, and then goes away. What's your startup on that? Is that a 3-minute startup to get to where you want to play, or what?
Yeah, no, it boots up really fast because it's running off an SSD, and then it boots up into HyperPin. So that earlier system that you saw, so it boots straight up into that menu, and then I can scroll to find games.
And you could even Street Fighter V or Steam.
I could set up a little icon for Street Fighter V to load into that from the HyperPin interface, and this game too.
Cool.
So I could do that and then exit back into that other system. So yeah, it's just a front end that launches other stuff. So absolutely could do that too. So could do sweet, hyper marquee, could do a lot of stuff. All right, so that's the gameplay. I'm curious about in order to play the game, there's lots of story modes. There's a rank mode. There's a casual mode. You have to play the computer 3 times to see where you're at. I'm a level 12, but I'm ready to play. So UAG mode, Anybody that wants to challenge
Look,
me.
UAG saw you do a combo. He don't want to play now.
He doesn't want to
like,
play. That's my sole goal is to pick Luong and then just like, you know, put it in his face to see what's going on. But actually, I like some of the Shotos. I like Robert Garcia. He was fun to play. And when you get rosters that just get into the 30s, how do you pick a character to play? I think that's the other thing that's really hard for me to really see.
For me, especially just without the history on the game.
Yeah.
Like, you know, with Marvel, oh yeah, I know every character. It's Marvel. And Street Fighter, of course, I know the characters. But to UAG, hold on. Actually, I just thought about this. Didn't UAG say that this was a laundromat game only played at like the jankiest of locations and saying that this was trash and he wasn't going to play? UAG?
Something about that, right? So maybe the old versions of it, and I know OTG was really excited about it. And this is me not understanding how Steam works. I think he invited me, but I didn't see where the invite went.
Hit Shift and Tab. Well, do you have a keyboard?
Yeah.
Hit Shift and Tab.
Oh, okay. So then I hit play game here.
I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark.
Oh, look at that. Okay, look at you. Thank you for the Steam invitation there. Okay, so now I'm here.
Dude, I left a good game of Warzone to come here too, bro.
Did you?
Man, I was on a fucking sweat. It was good.
Yeah. Okay, click here.
And no mode. Not gonna buy it. Not gonna buy that basura. No. So are you gonna play him? There we go. Are you playing him?
I think so.
You know, like the nice thing though, I think there's a lot of these. How do you want to put a lot of these new interfaces and new features that they build into games are so user friendly. There you go. See that? You got multiple people sitting in a room with you. So like they'll probably have like winner stays on, loser goes to the back of the line. That's some basic, really cool features of a game that need to be in every single fighting game. It should just be standard. So you got Overthink UAG in a room. Perfect.
Yep. All right. So, and now how do we do? Do I invite? Oh no, that's inviting somebody else to come join. So I can invite Moat, for example, right? And be like, hey, get in here. There you go. All right. So now
has it, but yeah.
Okay. So how do we play? Let's play. Battle in progress. Oh, you cannot spectate the match. Oh, I think he's playing him. Okay. So I have to wait. They're in a match together.
And there's no spectate mode. I'm out of here.
It's a battle in progress. You cannot spectate the match now. That's too funny. Please wait a moment. I did see the ability to download stuff afterwards, so that was really nice. So getting in there, 4 buttons. There's an evade button. There's also, I still have to understand some of the mechanics too. There's also, you can either hit like the fierce punch and low punch together to do a move, and like there's just weird combinations with the 4 button sets that I'm not quite sure.
You're welcome, Legs. Yeah, Legs just said, I appreciate the fact that Rev took the time to talk about. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah.
Yes. Moat says it's downloading. He did not know those 65 gigabytes. It is quite a little bit.
Arcade1Up says, fighting game.
Let's throw down for another YouTuber tournament. Fate for the realm. Okay, all right. Does that mean I'm ready? Okay, I'm ready. Did I go up? I don't take spot.
So then what, do they have to take a spot or something?
I don't understand how the interface works. Okay, so it says member list. It says me. Okay. They're in it. Okay, I think they did it. Now I'm playing. Oh no, Your Average Gamer and Overthink Game. Oh, so we're watching them play. See, this is me being stupid about Steam too. Talk about UI experiences, right? So we were in the same room. I was number 3, and I think we're just watching them play. And maybe I jump in. So all right, let's call this match here and see Overthink Gaming versus UAG. First time King of Fighters 15.
This is like my stream from a month ago, bro. This is a little choppy on my end. Are you seeing it?
It is, because I'm using StreamYard to like push it through instead of like a pure Elgato. Like if you're watching it on mine, it's definitely a lot smoother. So I mean, I could hold it up here where you can see.
I see what you're saying, dude.
But yeah.
Why are these guys both playing the same character too?
That's what they usually do. They usually just pick the same characters.
They're playing it like it's Mortal Kombat. Like y'all know this chains.
Yeah, just
hit the chains.
Hit the light button over and over again. That's pretty much it.
Spam the one button, guys. Why would they do that in a game? At what point is the value of the consumer, like the mass consumer audience, more valuable than the integrity and validity of the system that you build into a game?
God, and there's no option to turn off like easy mode, so you can't tell, right? In like some of the other games where you have options to turn that on versus off. Right. I didn't see that in the system.
There's got to be an option to do that, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Like the idea that a dude can literally just beat I'm just really good at timing one button.
Yeah.
You know, I use an evade button at the right time, and then I slap them with the 1-1-1-1-1.
Yeah.
These guys do play this like it's Mortal Kombat. Look at this.
They're just totally just button mashing, but you know, that's part of the fun of playing a game for the first time when you're starting to learn something new. Everybody's kind of at an equal level besides some of the really big pros. So that was actually one of the reasons why I picked it up launch day, because if there was a time to learn a new game where people are at somewhat of an equal level playing field, it's now. So I've not paid full price for a launch day game in a long time. So I was like, all right,
you paid full price for this?
This is $60 because it came out today. So launch day price. I'm like, all right, so if this was in the arcades and I paid 50 cents for a new game that just came out, I'd have to play this 120 times in order to make my money's worth it, at least like competitive matches or something, right? So that's like my target. And then I'm thinking about, would I play this that much? I don't know. I've done that 5 times over with Marvel, but I don't know about this. We'll see.
I know for a fact I wouldn't. I got Street Fighter 5 and I've played it like maybe 8 times because I'm just like, oh, this is booty. It's so booty.
It's booty. All right, how do I get in here now? Take spot.
I gotta get into the new. Have you seen the new Marvel 3 updates? So like, so I need a Kong like simplified version of this, but there's Marvel 3 updates that are amazing that pull in Marvel 2 characters into the Marvel 3 game, and their alternative skins with the move sets and combo systems. It's amazing. It's holy cow amazing.
Yeah, I played Marvel 3 on my PS3, but I've not played it since then. So, yeah, there's no. Is that the latest one?
Yeah, no, Marvel. I don't know. Marvel Infinite. That was the last one I played, and it was like, oh my god, what did you do? I think I got like, a third of the way through the storyline, and I was like, this is the worst game they ever made.
All right,
I'm a purist, right? I'm also old, so I like what I like. How do they challenge you?
I'm in the welcome room. Somebody needs to jump in.
So like you're saying one of them's got to jump into player 2.
Complete preparations. I'm like, okay. All right, there it is. Oh, I just had to press the OK button.
So you're okay.
Right,
you're playing
I'm playing OTG now. All right, here we go. So this is
you picked someone
Robert.
New. That's good. Who did you pick?
Robert Garcia from Art of Fighting.
He's
he's pretty much a Shoto character. Has the
like a dude you went to high school with, or what?
3 same Shoto moves that are the same. Basic.
He's playing Yuri.
You got your fireball, got your hurricane kick, and then you have your shoryuken.
You're literally playing LA Ryu right here, dude.
Yep.
That's all you're doing. You're just playing LA Ryu. This is Pasadena Ryu.
With the white pants.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, bro, come on, man. Let's take La Segunda up there and just make it on the other way around.
Oh, look at that. My 1-button command.
Do you feel any remorse?
No, it's so good.
Dude, and people go, Rev, why don't you play this game? How many buttons was that to do that?
1 button 5 times.
You have to pray to Jesus for forgiveness tonight for playing this game that way. And look at OTG don't know. He's like, what 1 button are you smashing?
The low kick button, this one, that one.
Look at this. Look at
this. That one.
35% life off 1 button. Oh Lord, Kong. No.
It could be fun if you play people like this that right?
Oh, don't get me wrong. Like anytime you have fun games with people that you enjoy playing with, good times, right? And more power to anybody who wants to buy the game, buy it. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun for you. For me, I'm all good. I got 2 games I'm playing the living bejeebus out of right now. So,
oh, there it goes. 1 button.
Look at 33 hits. You pulled a Strider combo, 34 hits, 1 button.
Ultra combo, baby. Ultra
I get arthritis
combo.
from doing that with Strider, and you did that with one button.
This is why people like the modern games. I can't even do that with Street Fighter 5. Like they don't have that many
and
combos.
Look at you look like a Fortnite character.
This is he looks like whatchamacallit, like Dracula, like Simon Belmont or something like that. That's too funny.
See
okay, can I change characters?
See if Chang is in here, bro. If Chang is in there, maybe I'll buy it just for Chang. That was always my jam.
All right.
I love Chang and Choi. That was like,
I don't know how to change characters because you have to set your characters before you jump into the match. I think.
For real?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like the setup is always a little bit funky because I had to set that character before I joined the room. That's the other thing. It's not as quite like as user friendly as like, hey, you're just gonna join this and then jump in. Up, they already left. They left. Left. Well, let me leave.
Did you do a friendship and UAG was like, I'm never playing you again?
OTG was like, nope. Nope. All right, so they all left the room. Well, at least we got one match in so people can see. And now I'm like, all right, shift.
Do an online fight. Yeah, go beat some rando's ass with one button.
Yeah, because there's also a not just this version of the game, but with like the one player with 2 rounds. Like traditionally, it's normally a 3 character match where you have like you switch out afterwards. That's a typical match that I've seen. So
say what? Oh, you're talking about the multi-character teams.
Exactly.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's normally how I see it. But okay, let me jump out and jump back in. Play the game. Okay. So yeah, we'll see if we can match up and play some other games. So Chang and Chai, is that what you said?
And Choi.
Chang and Choi.
It'll be a big fat dude with like a little Freddy Krueger midget on his arms. It's amazing. And then like all you do is you just zone him. You smack him with the giant ball and chain, and you throw the little midget at him. It's amazing. Like, it's the most stupidest strategy you've ever seen, and it works so well.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So for a casual match, say I'm just doing casual, so I'm not ranked because I'm not there yet.
They got a DJ station, bro. You can bust out your beats.
Yeah. So here you got to pick your team ahead of time, and then edit. So let's edit the team, and we're looking for King.
How do they have the dinosaur in there? Oh my god.
They do. They have Midtaiken, Benmore, Isla, Hydern, Dolores, the dinosaur, Curie, Elizabeth, Ash, Shizaru, Kyo, Curran, Angel, Yashiro, Shermie, Chris, literally Ramon, Antonia, Antonov, Whip, Max, K, Leona, Raph, Clark, Terry, Andy, Joe, Rio, Robert, King, Athena, Mai, Yuri, Luong, Vanessa, and Blue Mary. So I don't think they have.
Yeah, dude. That's booty. That's sad. Maybe it'll be like an add-in later, but they got some character, like some of those guys I definitely remember playing. Like King especially is one of them. Terry, dude, who doesn't know Terry Bogart with that trucker cap at the iconic stage with like the train tracks at the truck stop? I'm sure that's got to be in this game too. That background.
There it is. Yep, definitely. Terry is a staple in here, but I don't know a lot of people that like playing with him. So let's do the search. Let's go ahead and see if I can find a person online.
Terry haters. Bunch of Terry haters. That's what they are. Why y'all hating on Terry?
Terry Bogard.
So what is your experience with this, man? So take us back to, teenage Kong walking through your local laundromat or whatever. Where did you see these Neo Geo games?
I played these in my arcade at my video store. So my parents owned a mom and pop a mom and pop video store, and we had the Street Fighters, the Mortal Kombats, and we also had a Neo Geo that had these games on it. So I remember playing Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting as standalone games, but never King of Fighters, never like the combined versions of those games. I remember playing a lot of those characters. I
remember the separate games as well.
Yeah. Playing a lot of Art of Fighting, like really hating Geese as a boss character.
Yes.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I remember. All right.
I gotta say, like, don't get me wrong. The graphics look good, but it is choppy right now. But it looks, the gameplay looks clean, right? Like the backgrounds look vivid. How's the music?
Pretty good as well. There's a pretty decent soundtrack that you can hear. I have it turned down a little bit, and again, this is definitely more because I'm streaming it versus actually I'm streaming it through Wi-Fi through StreamYard instead of doing an actual Elgato stream or something.
Right.
Which I probably should have done for this, but I'm not.
No,
I was like, I have to open up my arcade and do everything. But you can. That's the nice thing about these modern fighters, at least, is that you can stream stuff. It's easier to make content.
Look at you get down with your one button ass beaten.
One button ass beaten, and there's one button evade too. So the 6-button layout. If you press the fierce punch normally on the 6-button layout, it's like this little evade thing. So you can kind of like use this button to jump back.
They used to, back in the day, remember, it was like multi-layered. You had lanes. You had a top lane and a bottom lane you could fight into.
Right. Like 2 little sections. But the 4-button Neo Geo layout was always funky to me.
Oh yeah,
I never knew. I never knew which one. Well, I didn't know which one was punch and which one was like kick. Right.
Fair enough. I learned from my days in Sam Show. Like having a 5th button to evade would be different on it. Like imagine if you had. Oh, there it is, the tornado. Imagine if you were, playing on a MVSX, because those only have. Do those have 6-button layouts, or are those the classic 4?
Which one are you talking about?
The arcade machine, the MVSX cabinet.
MVSX actually has 6 buttons on it to like. It's not supposed to, but it does, so you can.
Smart.
Yeah.
You can play this on there. Who is your second character now? Oh, Blue Mary.
Blue Mary.
Look at her, man. She's just a little hipster.
A little crop top, whatever that is.
Yeah, dude. That's one thing you could do. Like, you could easily cosplay. I'll totally do Joe there.
There it is.
I'll cosplay the hell out of that.
I'm trying to get my 1-button mash in here. Come on. Let me in. There it is. Yeah, 1-button mash. Look at that.
Is this just a rando online?
Yeah, his game is Warpath. You can see.
And that whole 10-hit killer combo was 1 button.
Yeah, you just got to get in and jump in there. So I mean, in terms of, it actually has rollback frames on the top right, and then it has your ping on the left-hand side. So it's kind of nice that you have those options.
That's really nice. Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie, like it looks beautiful, and the animations on the attacks are gorgeous.
It's very simplistic. Again, for a person who's just getting into it, I don't know that many moves besides your regular Shoto moves. I'm just doing fireballs to do a kick. So all the characters have very simplistic moves. And then again, the combo system is just low punch. So, I mean, I think it's okay for somebody who's looking brand new to get into a fighting game. I don't know if it's worth $60 right off the bat, but that was fun. I'm like, hey, I just did a 19-hit combo on some random stranger. That was pretty fun. Satisfied.
You just some ass right there, bro. So, like, here's a question. And obviously, I think the newer fighting games without another one, there's nothing else on the horizon, is there?
I don't think so, right? And so the hype for this game coming out, I was just like, oh, I want to get on a gravy train and do some content and see what it's like. I want to see what the hype is about for a new fighting game coming out, because I wasn't into the Guilty Gear series. I never knew what that was. Never played any of the older games. There's not a new Street Fighter. There's not a new Street Fighter game coming up yet that I know of. If Street Fighter 6 comes out or something else, like I definitely at this stage, now that we cover the arcade space, I think it's worth covering. So King of Fighters was one of those where I was like, I know enough of the characters where I want to get my feet wet. Maybe it's worth doing some content over. Maybe we can do some things. Maybe I will actually play the game enough to get decent at it. Who knows? But it took a while to get it. But
bro, you're amazing. I was watching you bust 20-hit combos on people like it was nothing.
20-hit combos,
34
like nothing. Like nothing. And the fact that you can play this on one of your arcades if you switch out a PC for it, I think it's sky's the limit.
That's killer cool. When you talk about how many people got like, zombie arcades that are collecting dust that they're not playing. And it's like you could repurpose them in a lot of different ways for sure.
Yeah, and again, for people that are just joining the stream in terms of what I'm playing this on, I'm going to switch this over so you can see. I'm playing this on, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to make this big so you guys can see it. I'm playing on a modded Gen 1 Street Fighter 2 cabinet that I've modded with a 19-inch ELO touchscreen. So this is a touchscreen. This has a dynamic marquee that you can't really see, but has Street Fighter logo. It becomes a logo. And then this is like my real sand wall, and then hat buttons and controls.
Top. I can't believe you play ball top.
It's
your
fun.
Soft little hands just love wrapping around them balls.
Yeah, because then like, doesn't it feel nice when you're like hook it and then you get extra extra grippies? No,
Yeah,
no.
That's how you cheese. That's what it is. That's how you cheese.
But yeah, hey, look, I just installed your man 99 Lives boss panel over there into my Street Fighter 2.
I was talking to Silent Ninja, and he said
yeah.
it is the smoothest arcade stick and controls he's ever played with. So.
Yeah, and this guy is actually going to go into the shop. I'm going to get Bobby to make me a Marvel vs. Capcom version of his special deck. So that's what's going to happen pretty soon. But yeah, you can play if you have one of your old PCs and you want to set it up in one of your Arcade1Ups. You can play modern games here, and I feel like this is what's going to get me playing on this now. Is playing either this, Street Fighter 5. Maybe I'll download Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on here too because I have it on PS3. Might as well. Any of the modern fighters that need a PC engine to run. I think this is it. I think I'm just gonna keep this and run those modern games now here, just because I can. I can play Fight, and when we start doing Fightcade coverage, I'm probably sure I'm gonna install Fightcade on here. Make it easy. So think about it. Think about it. You can turn one of your cabs into a PC cab too, my friend. It'll be fun. Yeah. That one. A possibility. That's a possibility. Hey, it's a $2.69 super chat from Bachelor. I don't know where he gets these denominations.
How does that happen?
He's not from Canada, right? Like that's a real super chat.
How do you do a $2.69 super chat?
I have no idea. That's
amazing.
Thanks so much for the super chat. I know you probably have a Mrs. Kong's moment that you really like to see. This one's a good one.
Hey, okay, this is a bold move here, Mrs. Kong's R Us. What are we doing here?
She's acting like a cat. That's what we.
Oh!
What'd you
Did you hear that?
I heard it. I heard
my
a
God.
little crack.
No, it's still good.
Pretend like nothing happened.
Oh! This is a disaster.
All right. I have traumatized moments.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. If P-Dubs and New just kept their mouth shut, she would have played that off like I don't know what you're talking about. That came damaged.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, you love your boss panel. You need to do this. I would highly encourage anybody to get in here and play a game. I'm gonna see if I think UAG and OTG are still playing. I'm gonna see if I hit Shift Tab one more time. I think he invited me one more time.
I want to see you get some games in, son. You got this. Yeah. $60 game. Let's see you play. I got my own $60 game. I'm level 39. What? Look out, Just Rich. I'm coming for you.
Is that you said Warzone? Call of Duty Warzone?
Well, that one, dude, that's a whole nother rabbit hole. Lost Ark is the one I've been playing like crazy. It's like a Diablo RPG MMO. So really, really fast action, which is nice, and like super easy to play. So it's easy to hop in, hop out.
Is it like so third party, just like Diablo, where you're clicking buttons? Because I saw
isometric overhead view. You got your QWERTY keys, like 8 total keys that you play. You maybe use like 1 or 2 more for your health bars or your potions or something. It's really nice.
Yeah, and it's
fast, super fast.
I saw a whatchamacallit, an app version of it. It's not the same. Something
I don't
else?
know.
Oh,
I don't know. Lost Ark is the name of the game. I got it on Steam. I've been loving it.
Got it. You look really shiny, Mrs. Kong's Rest.
She just got out of Tron, yo.
I know. Look at you. You're like super shiny over there.
Is she wearing? Isn't that thing where you double tap the middle and then like the Tony Stark Iron Man suit comes around her?
No idea what's going on. What's up? Hey, how are you?
How you doing, Mrs. Kong's RS? How are you?
I'm good. I just got out of an hour and 20 minutes commute home, and I'm going for a run.
Oh, God bless America. Hey, if you tap the center of your chest twice, does an Iron Man suit come over you like in the movie?
I wish. Oh. I just flapped my phone down.
So you are doing a half marathon?
I'm doing a 5K this weekend, a 10K next weekend, and a half marathon in 2 weeks. Yes. Oh, wow.
Why are you murdering yourself? What's the cause?
To see if I can kill myself sooner.
All right. Okay. Dude, that's awesome, guys. Like, put a 1 in the chat for Mrs. Kong's RS. So you're doing a 5K, a 10K, and a half marathon in the next 2 weeks.
3 weeks, yes. I gotta space it out.
That makes me tired listening to that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I will let you all do what you do because this gives you energy. So
yeah, run safe. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. I'll see y'all later.
Have a good run. She has no idea how much money I spent on this.
So much money. So much money.
She's going to grab you by your short hairs one day, bro, and that's going to be the end of your arcade.
I know. No, it's okay. I think it's fine. We're enjoying this in the comfort of our home. We're not spending money doing other things. I think it's a fun hobby to spend
Dude,
once in a while.
New's been drinking that Kool-Aid since I sold it to her 20 years ago. Like, honey, I could be at a strip club. I could be at a dance club. You know, like
Yeah.
there's a lot of things I could be doing. Instead,
Yeah.
I'm just nerding out.
Yeah.
So it works. It
Oh,
works.
DKOG says nothing like OC traffic. Yeah, she was coming from the Los Angeles area. So yeah, lost
People
arc
don't
for the
understand.
win.
If they don't live there, they don't understand.
I know it gets crazy for like a 19-mile commute to be there for an hour and a half.
Oh, is that Canadian because it's CA?
This is Canadian. What's going on, eh? Writes Retro Crate. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm waiting for folks to come in here. I do need to update some of my biggest ones, and that clip last week of me getting hit in the face with my my Star Wars toy. That's a good one. I'm sure that Mrs. Kongsaurus is gonna love that.
You
one.
got bonked hard too. Like, hey, where is it? I don't see it behind you. I thought it was on your.
It's in my
Wars.
room. Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
when I'm this is my arcade, and then I have my room with the pinball, so it's in there right now at the moment.
Dude, that thing was
But
huge.
I'll get it
man.
out. Yeah,
that was a giant toy.
It's a big ass toy. It's fun. It was like I have not been that excited for a toy in a while. Like I'm a toy collector first before I do arcades. But yeah, it was a beast. It was fun to like play with all the little bits and things. Like,
I think you're gonna wind up being able to resell that later in life for a win, man. Like you said, it's very obscure now because it's destroyed and it's not canon anymore. Holy cow, I got really close there, but it's not canon. You know, it's not in the storyline anymore. So they're gonna have to do like prequels to see it, but you're gonna have it in your room. That's gonna be awesome.
I agree. I think I can jump in here now. Take spots. All right. So Mike Game Killer is asking, is KOF a cross-platform? You want the PC and Xbox? From what I've heard, unfortunately, it is not cross-platform. Like if you're on the PC version, you're on the PC version. If you're on the PS5 version, you can only play with that group. So I don't know why they kind of cut off the player base by doing that. But I don't know if it's system capabilities. But I know like Street Fighter 5, it doesn't matter what, you can play on everything. So that's just one of the things. Maybe they'll update it later on, but I hope so. I hope that opens up more people. Otherwise, I'm just gonna beat up your average gamer here who's picking up Rio. But these guys are brothers right here, I believe. Rio and Robert, or maybe not. I don't know if they're brothers, but these are the two Shotos. This is the Ryu and Ken of Art and Fighting. Essentially,
you got to put it on the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Like, yeah, there it is.
I've done that. Listen, I get it. I get it.
You got it. All right, so you guys can watch some choppy gameplay right now. Me beating up your average gamer who's playing
Rio is so Ryu too. I mean, like legit, every move is Ryu. It's hilarious.
Wearing the same gi and everything, just a slightly buffer version. Got some anime hair going on.
You know, they've cleaned up some of the animation to be more like authentic to the actual martial art that they fight in, right? Like his front kicks are actual karate kicks. That's interesting. What do you think, man? Are you impressed with the lag as far as the gameplay online? No lag.
Oh yeah, I don't see anything. And like, and I was worried my PC. I mean, it doesn't take that much from a PC engine to run this, but I'm running an i5 with 16 gigabytes of RAM and a 1650. It's running smooth and fine.
There you go.
Except now it's frozen. Now I don't know what's going on. As soon as I say that, I'm like, the lag is frozen. So now it's just like you see the little thing on the bottom right hand screen moving, but none of the characters are. I don't know if that's me or him.
Yeah. What's going on? I think it's UAG rage quit on you.
Did he?
Yeah, he got that one hit combo and left. Yeah. Look at that.
Look, I pressed the start button.
What's your ping? You got 118 ping.
That's not bad, right?
And that's bouncing.
Yeah, and in rollback frames, like it's not, the game's not completely frozen because I can hit the start menu.
But you can't move.
I cannot move. It says Overthink Gaming is 83. He's 133. Maybe this is my bootleg Wi-Fi that kind of goes in and out sometimes.
Dude, your poor internet.
Welcome to Die Internet. So, and it's not, it's the internet speed is fine. It's the spectrum bastards.
Welcome to Die Internet, bro. Oh my god.
No, it's good. What's going on? All right, so I can't do anything. Man. I'm stuck. This is fun. Womp 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 womp.
Yo, the background is gorgeous.
Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. It just goes. It took too long. There it goes. It took that long to get set up with both players.
Dude, they had to run the file up to you from LA, from South Carolina. Look at that.
Yeah, that was weird. I think this game is much more easier friendly on button mashers though for new folks. Like P-Dubs just jumped in and said, how's the game? I think it's pretty fun because watch, if you haven't played the game, Dubs, I'm gonna show you a 1-button mash combo on UAG right now.
This game sucks ass, Dubs.
Shut up.
For
It's
noobs.
awesome.
Fucking for
It's
noobs.
amazing.
They got a 1-button 34-hit combo.
There it is right here.
Look at. He can make a cell phone call at the same time as whooping somebody's ass, man. You could straight text and fight. Name another fighting game that you can text and fight.
1-button mashing, man. It's so good.
I love how you're okay with it too. You're like, I love this. This is great.
Hey, don't you get excited when you pull off big combos, right? It's
No.
Come on.
I get excited. No. No, man. For me, it's all about the challenge of the opponent. And like, I get into like a weird feng shui spot when I fight people, man. That's why I don't go fighting all the time. My heart rate gets going. I mean, like Queen. You know how Queen feels the vibes and feels the energies? I go down a rabbit hole like Queen, man. It's bad. All right, here we go.
Yeah, again. I know, and I wish
game one.
Yeah, round one.
Round one, UAG, Kongs are us. Put your quarters on the glass. Playing some King of Fighters. What is this?
15. 15.
15. All right. We got UAG trying to dodge the one-hit wonder Kong who can smash the hell out of one button and your life bar. Jumping in. Oh, UAG found his own 5-hit one-button combo of doom. Look at that. Kong is recovering, trying to keep away. Uppercuts all around because each one of them know how to do uppercuts. That is a lot of uppercuts from UAG, and that is 35% of his life as gone.
Every time I do it, I'm just gonna like raise my hand in the air and be like one-handed. I'm just gonna be like,
you raised your hand, bro,
okay,
like it was a roller coaster ride.
I have to pay attention. He beat me. Okay.
Like it was a roller coaster ride.
I want to pick Luong so I can like totally like tilt him in the face. I gotta exit out. And
I'm gonna have to buy this game for my 7-year-old daughter, so she'll be like,
Yes.
"Daddy, look." Oh my god, man! The game looks great. Look at this, dude. You crossed him up into it. There's nothing, dude. Block the uppercut and you're good to go because he does special move into special move, and then he just leaves himself open. See, now he's hearing me, so he stopped. Listen to him. Listen, see how he's slowing down?
Oh, that was a nice.
That was a deep uppercut. Deep in the loins. In Kongs R Us's loins. Here comes a one-hit combo of doom from Kong. I feel it. I feel it coming right now.
Oh, he got it on me.
Wookie, bro.
He did it on me.
He got you with the Wookie.
Oh, oh no. All right, I lost to UAG.
Bro.
Damn it. Okay. See, the playing field is even, right? Like I can't say
We
that
can all do the one button combo.
we can all do. He figured out the 1-button combo. Damn it! He figured out the 1-button combo.
It's like watching X-Men games, bro. When you know everyone has an infinite, you're just like, all right, who hits first?
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh man.
All right.
I don't know,
I want to
dude.
see if I gotta see if I can pick another character and then egg it out. All
If
right.
this thing had the iArcade return policy, maybe I'll pick it up and stream with you one time. But like,
yeah,
I'm not sold on it, bro. I'm just not.
not yet. Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
No. You'll see me. You'll see me playing. You'll see me playing Mortal Kombat 1 or some shit before you see me playing this.
All right, view profile. I'm gonna see how do I battle settings. Here it is. Here's where I pick my
There
character.
you go.
Okay, so now here's my main character. Let's who do you want to see? Some more Mai?
Yeah. Well, you haven't
Luong?
even gotten to Mai, right? Like you've beaten everybody first. So let's start with Mai,
Yeah. All right, let's do Mai.
and then you can change other characters, right?
Yeah, so right now we're playing the single
okay.
match versus the team setup. So I don't know how they set up their thing, but let me jump in here and play again with Mai.
How do
so
you
you guys
know?
can see
Oh,
some
because
Mai.
player 3 is sitting in the player 1 spot.
Yeah, I know this is like empty, and I just jumped into the queue right now. So
It
I
looks
just-
like now player 2 and
me, so I'm okay. So the next person has to hit the Overthink Gaming has to hit okay, and then we can jump into a match.
Okay.
So we'll do one more, and then we'll close it out because
All right.
yeah.
What do you think, bro?
Yeah.
Like it is fun though to play, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm having a good time. OTG, press the start button. Press chat. Let's go. Yeah, so 39 characters. There's so many characters to learn and play. There's a story mode that I'm probably gonna get in here and play later on. Oh, OTG left. Come on, UAG, play me one more time so I can show off some Mai. But yeah, after I go into the tutorial more, I'm sure there's way more in-depth ways to combo things together. These games have that sort of pausing mechanic where once you get combo, if you time it right, you can chain more of those things together, right?
Right.
Now we're playing Yuri versus Mai. So I think there's more beyond the one button combo.
Oh yeah, for sure. I saw a dude doing 100% combo earlier today.
Really? From beginning to end?
Yeah, 100% combo, 17 or 18 hits too.
Damn.
It was ridiculous. So like, yeah, there's definitely the cheese is real in this game, which is good. You want to have some cheese, right?
Super meter goes up to 5, so you can kind of save up your meter. And then there's certain levels of supers that use more than one, right?
Right. Do a hurricane kick with punch. I think that was one of her attacks too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
There you go. And I think she has an air fireball with kick. I don't know if it's forward or backwards though. Just block because he's going to open himself up by doing specials. It's inevitable.
I'm just going to plug him.
It's all specials. There you go.
One hit, one button, one button, one button.
It's too predictable, man. It's too predictable. Just wait for the special move, wait for the delay, wait for the open frame, one button combo doom. Look at you just jumping around, just being an asshole about it now. You're like, oh man. Are you looking forward, like if they were to say, hey Kong, we're gonna release more characters for this game, but you're gonna have to pay for characters, what do you think about that?
The DLC?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know enough of the franchise to really jump into DLC, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, $60 was a lot. Like I was trying to justify it in my mind earlier. I was like, am I gonna play this enough to really justify my purchase? I think I did that with Street Fighter 4. When it first came out, I was all excited to get it, and then I barely played it. I don't know, just something about newer game mechanics wasn't really that exciting for me.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna try it. I think I'm gonna give it a go now that I actually have it in my arcade in a space.
You took both your hands off the controller and still did it.
Yeah, since I have it in my arcade now, I can imagine me sitting here instead of sitting on my Marvel Cab one time. I would play this out. So that's King of Fighters 15, y'all. I hope you guys had a good time checking it out. There's a lot of good stuff happening tonight. In fact, Retro Ralph is doing a premiere.
Dude. It looks like a super casual, friendly game.
Yeah, it's cool. Anything you want to promote, mention before we head out? I know you got a tournament tomorrow, right?
Yeah. So tomorrow, we're setting the rules for the ratio tier system, which is the following week in Marvel, which will be fun.
Cool.
And then we're also doing Puzzle Fighter. I think it was up to like, I don't know, 18 people or some shit. It's a big number. Are you in too?
Yeah.
I know New's going to be playing too. And Office Arcade said him and his wife are both competing. So there's going to be like a lot of couples on this one, which will be interesting. And then the following week, I'm giving away a cabinet for 1K. So
damn, there you go.
I need,
congratulations on that,
everyone likes to give stuff away. And so I was like, you know what, man, I need to thank the people who were the people who really made it count, which were the people, like the fighters. And so for me, it was like, I want to thank the guys who are going to be in the tier tournament. Yeah. So I'm going to give a random giveaway for somebody in the Marvel tier tournament. One of the fighters will walk out, or they won't walk out, but I'll mail them a Marvel versus Capcom full cabinet, stool, the whole 9 yards to where they live, man, as a thank you.
I love it.
Because really it's that community that has put me in the position that I'm in. So I wanted to say thank you specifically to the people who fight, and it's the best way I could do it. So
that's awesome.
And it really cuts off who's going to be able to enter too. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, this is to the people who really, I don't get to often say thank you to them. And I think this was a great way for me to just tell that group of people, fucking thank you, man. I love you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that, man. I think you're doing a lot there. Congratulations on 1K subs. That's a huge accomplishment. There's only a small percentage of folks in YouTube space that get there, and you did it very, very quickly, my friend. So you're on an upward trajectory. You always have a supporter in me. And I can't wait for tomorrow night. Put your quarters on the glass. Check out Rev 5. It's going to be awesome. If you guys are looking for something on YouTube, go check out Retro Ralph. He's doing his Chasing Nostalgia episode right now. So I wanted to end before that gets going. So let's head on over there. Check out, support Ralph, another content creator. And for folks that want to know my opinions on KOF, it was fun. It's a good buy. I'll say that. I'll just say it. As the most fun I've had playing Mai, and the supers are fun. The Luong super is super hot. Let's do it.
Dude.
Yeah.
Get the game and go get longed by Kong.
The Wonged by Kong. Yeah, there it is. All right. See you later. Bye.